Good morning. It is day 46, and I am on the Rim Trail alternate at Crater Lake. So 7:20, 7:30, something like that. Climbing up to the rim. Yesterday was a day for the books. But as I might say to my friend Lumpia, no bueno, my friend. No bueno, at least the very end. So what happened was I got to the water cache just outside the park, stopped, had a nice break, and I had two previous long extended breaks during the day yesterday in the hot dry stretches, and got there about 7, maybe a little after, and cooked dinner, and I decided I was going to hike into the park and hike to where this campground is that PCT hikers, backcountry campground, where they can camp without a permit. 9.2 miles. So at 8 p.m. I set off to do the 9.2 miles. And at first it was great. It was cool. Sun went down, pulled up my headlamp. I was making 3.5 miles an hour easy. I'm not kidding. And but then as the miles wore on, I just ran out of gas. All the dinner that I had just had, that wasn't enough. And the sleep deficit sort of caught up with me. And by the last few miles, I would say I was staggering. It's kind of amazing. I never fell, tripped in the dark, hurt myself. Really, yeah, kind of amazing that I was able to avoid that. And I made it to I was supposed to run into another water cache, and in the dark, I think I just missed it. And in looking at the map, it probably was at the intersection of the road and the alternate trail. The road and the PCT, not the road, not the PCT, and the alternate trail. So I didn't really know where it was. People told me that it was there. Definitely had water. But so I still have some now. About a half liter. Even though it was not a cold night at all. I mean, sort of hot. I was cold because my body wasn't producing any warmth at all. And so I actually had to get up in the middle of the night because I couldn't sleep. Even though I was exhausted, I couldn't sleep because I was cold. And put on clothes in the middle of the night. I decided what I needed to do was eat. So pulled out my bars, sort of had breakfast. And that made a big difference just in keeping warm. Well, now I'm warm because I'm climbing. I got one too many layers on. But should be coming up to the road here in maybe another 2 miles. mile and a half if I'm lucky. The good news is, so yesterday was by the book 36.4 plus all the little side trails, the campgrounds not on the trail. Third of a mile each way down to Six Horse Spring. So let's call it 37 and something. That is the second longest day I've ever done in my life. And I was done just before. I wasn't even trying to. Like I said, I took these long breaks. I wasn't trying to do like a record or personal best or best for the year or anything. It just sort of worked out that way. And I kept going with the notion that maybe I can go swimming in the lake if I can carve out some time today once I get up to the rim trail. And then everything else I need to do today. Collect my box. I have a few other chores. Laundry, shower, normal stuff. Check into another campground at the southern end. Sorry for the huffing and puffing, partly because I'm tired, partly because it's a little steep right here. I believe that's the Watchman. I'm gonna have to check. And then where those crags are, right down to the left, it plunges down into the lake. Let's go look. Smoky Day, Crater Lake, Wizard Island, and yeah, pretty much right over in the middle of that view, I think, is where it's like the Rim Village or something like that. So the Rim Trail will be going around the Watchman and these other outcroppings. And yeah, gotta go retrieve my box. Still a little snow patch up there. I don't know if you can hear or not. Hundreds of bees. Everywhere. Dryers are stacked up. Washers too. Here's my hiker box. Got from home. Washing's all done. Shower's done. I'm almost human.